Hello and welcome to this tutorial on utilizing the ABI INFORM database for doing business research. First of all, my name is T. Gorblich and I am the business librarian here at the University of Michigan Dearborn Mardigan Library. And if you have any questions about anything that I'm going to go over, please feel free to contact me at my contact information that is listed on the screen now. So let's go ahead and get into utilizing the ABI INFORM database. Now, in order to start utilizing the ABI INFORM database, you need to go to the library's homepage, which is at the top of the screen here. And then when there, under the How Do I column, locate the Find a Database link and click on that. And then you will go to the Databases page and then locate the Search for Databases by Topic section and then go into the business topic area. And then you will see a number of databases that you can utilize to do research in the business area. But we are going to focus solely on the ABI INFORM Complete database because that is likely the best database that you can use to do business research. And that's where we're going to go now, into ABI INFORM Complete. And if you click onto ABI INFORM Complete, if you are on campus, you will go right into the database. However, if you are off campus, what you will get first is an authentication screen. Once you provide that information, you'll be able to go into the database like we have here. And the default search mode within ABI INFORM is to do a basic search. And all you have to do at this point is type in the terms that you want to find information on, and then you can go ahead and click search, and then you are off and searching the particular database that you are in. However, if you want to start with an advanced search, you can click on advanced search and you'll be able to have more options available for you to filter your search before you even begin your search. However, I'm not going to suggest to do that at this point because once we get the search results list back, we will be able to filter our search any way we see fit from the filtering options that are available for us. Now I'm going to begin my search by typing in workplace diversity because this is what I want to find research on. I need to spell the terms right though. So workplace diversity, and then I can click on search, and then I am off and searching this particular tool. Now, the great thing about the ProQuest database provider, which is the database provider for ABI INFORM, is that they use the same interface for all of the databases they provide. And this library subscribes to over 40 of the ProQuest databases. So you are basically learning how to use all of ProQuest databases by just learning how to use ABI INFORM. Because yes, a lot of what we're going to see here and do here, you can transfer over into the other databases. And ABI INFORM is a very business-oriented database, but ProQuest does have more than business databases. So you may be able to search a history database or an art database or whatnot in the ProQuest platform. And because you've searched ABI INFORM Complete, you will understand how to search these other databases. So you can look at this as a very practical experience in learning about multiple databases. Now, we have to figure out how to get this search results list down to a more manageable list. And I would say that if you can get your search results list down to about 150 to maybe 200 items, you'll have done a really thorough and exhaustive search here. Okay, and the reason why I say this is because you will be in the process asking yourself lots of questions about the materials that you are trying to pull out of this search results list. Okay, now to start off with, we can do a couple of things right off the bat. We can indicate more terms that we want to find within the search results list. We could have done that from the initial search screen, but I want to show you the processes that you can go through to really narrow this down. Another thing you can do is you can change the date range, and that's what I would recommend doing first because you're in a business class, so therefore you're probably going to be dealing with a more current time frame. And I would say maybe 2010 to the present would be a good time frame to work with. So you can slide the bar over, and if you hover over it, you'll see the date range. It's from 2010 to 2019, which obviously hasn't come to be yet, but they go by decades. So we're going to be able to now search for that range, and we're down to 28,801 items. And we still have a lot of work to do, but you can start looking through some of these if you want. That's fine. We can again add in more terminology. We can even search within these specific results. So if we wanted to find words or phrases that are in just these results here, we could do that. If we add terms in this window up here, what we'd be doing, we would be looking for additional things outside of this results list. So if you want to look within this results list for terms that exist in this that you think might help narrow it, we could do that. So we could say things like maybe positive impact. So now just in this list here, we're looking for, in addition to workplace diversity, positive impact. And this will certainly help reduce this list a lot. And it did, down to 11,973. We still have a lot of work to do though, but we're getting there. Okay, we still have our date range intact. Another thing that we can do is we can look at the document type. Okay, so what kind of document do you want? Chances are you're going to want either an article or a feature article. And feature articles are the main article within a particular issue of a publication. So let's go ahead and look at the feature articles. And now, as it says there, 5,973 items, it said 74, but 5,973 results come up with the phrases workplace diversity and positive impact somewhere in the available records. And that's what we're looking for. We're finding these in the available records. Okay, so that should indicate to you that this is a fairly general search. All right, now if we want to get more specific, what we can do is come down to the filters again and look for possibly subjects that would narrow this even further. So now what we'd be doing is looking for particular subjects within this list here that put us more on point. So we're dealing with workplace diversity and positive impact as sort of keywords, but within these articles, what are the subjects of some of these articles? We can make workplace diversity a subject if we want. We can make possibly positive impact a subject as well, but chances are that might not be a subject. But workplace diversity probably is. But we'll leave it alone for now and just look through some of these subjects that exist within these articles. So if we go through this list here, you see workplace diversity is a subject. Okay, so if we click on workplace diversity, we're going to find amongst these articles only the ones now that have a subject as workplace diversity. So if we click on apply, we'll see that our results are now down to 346. So we are definitely getting there. So again, at any point if you want, you can start looking through some of these articles to see if they are on point. But you should be noticing also, look at the exceptional titles that we're seeing as far as publication. Career Development International, Journal of Diversity and Management, Equality, Diversity and Inclusion, Journal of Diversity Management again. So we're seeing very on-point publications. This is very good for us. Okay, so now if we want to maybe look at more subjects, we could do that. Let's though start looking through some of these. Although this falls a little bit outside my my range, I think this is a good place that we can start to look through some of these articles. the effects of cultural diversity in the workplace. That does sound really on point, and it's from 2014. So if we want to look at this article, we just click where it says full text PDF, and the full text of the article will come up. Okay, this is great. And over here on the right hand side, it will give you options of how you can treat this particular article. You can download the PDF, and this will download it to your desktop, possibly a USB drive if you want. You can also email it to yourself if you want to do that, and you can also cite this particular article. So if you click on Cite, you'll be able to get whatever citation style you want here. And with business, I believe it is APA. So now it's going to convert it to APA. Okay. And what you can do is copy and paste this citation into whatever bibliography you're working on. Okay. Then you can also email the article to yourself. And if you email the article to yourself, you'll get the PDF version of the article, but you'll also be able to include a citation as well. And this is great if you are emailing yourself multiple articles. All right. So now if we go back, and I want to show you how you can email yourself multiple articles. So you have this one that you want. You have this one that you want. And what you're doing is you're saving these to a folder for yourself while you're working during this session. So now you go to the top of the page here, and you have items that you can select from your folder now. Okay, and I would also recommend as you're doing your searches, mark your records so that you can go back to them in your folder. So now we can email all of these items to myself. Again, if we want a bibliographic citation for each of these, we can, and this helps you basically create your bibliography. Okay, if we go back now and we're at the search results list, well, what happens if we don't see an article here? Okay, like this one right here, the effective workplace diversity management in a highly male-dominated culture. Okay, it doesn't say it's available full text. So if you click on this, unfortunately, we're not going to get the full text here, but what will happen is you'll see this full text availability, and you'll be able to link to where it possibly is in one of the other databases the library subscribes to. So if we click on that, what we're doing now is we're searching through the other databases, and hopefully it will be full text in one of the other databases. And it does sometimes take a few moments to get or to be pulled up, depending on the speed of your machine. And it is taking a little bit of time. I don't know if I want to wait any longer for it, but here we go. Here it is. Actually, the article that I was looking for, that we were looking for, did not come up, but it is Career Development International. It is in Volume 20, Issue 3, so we can look through Volume 20, Issue 3, and look for the article on our own. Typically, the article will come right up. Okay, so now we have to toggle back and forth to see what pages we're looking for. The effective workplace diversity is the title of the article, and there it is. So if we want this article now, we click PDF, and the article will show up. And there it is. Okay, so that will allow you to get things that are not in that particular database at that time. Okay, so if we go back, I want to possibly show you an article that we don't have in another database so that we can possibly look at ILL, which is interlibrary loan. And we're getting the full text all of these, which is good. So we may not need to worry about ILL right now, but let's take a look at this one to see if this one is available. Okay, and it looks like it will be. Okay, so this one is available as well. And we're not going to be able to, in this tutorial, go through interlibrary loan because we're getting access to all of these, which is good. So if you have an article that you're not able to actually retrieve through the database that you're in or being linked into one of the other items and it's available over there. So uh, contact one of the librarians and they'll show you how to get it through interlibrary loan. And that concludes this tutorial on utilizing the ABI INFORM database for doing business research. If you have further questions, please feel free to contact me at the contact information that is provided on the screen. And thank you for viewing this tutorial on utilizing the ABI INFORM database.